This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
And part of that long weekend, a brilliant throwback to the dramatic days of the Second World War. And a piece of that history in North Bay all week long. The Flying Legends of Victory Tour touched down in the Bay this past weekend and here till the next weekend. This tour features a B17 bomber, one of only 10 B-17s still flying. This plane playing a huge role in turning the air war during combat in World War II. Matt Sukram had a chance to go on the flight in the 73-year-old airship.
It was loud, bumpy, and an exciting experience to be inside a plane that was built for combat over 7 decades ago. Adding some prestige to the 20-minute journey was the fact that 3 World War II veterans were sitting in the bomber's radio room during this flight. Flight Lieutenant Arthur William Mason, who celebrated his 100th birthday in December, spoke about the flight once we landed.
Oh, very nice. Very, very short. Yes, we could have gone on for a while, but they brought us back. Yeah.
Mason, who served with the Royal Canadian Air Force, says it was the noise of the machine that brought back some memories.
The sounds from the motors as we taxied out, and then hear the pulse as they put the throttles forward, and we took off, and it was wonderful. It's quite nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgic, yes. Our base was at a little place called Edku. That's, I guess, an Egyptian name, just outside Alexandria. And we had a base in Cyprus at Nicosia, and we had one up in Libya, and we just flew between the two of them, looking for submarines, German submarines, and doing any air-sea rescue that needed to be done.
The Flying Legends of Victory Tour is comprised of all volunteers, and Mason says he's grateful they take the time to promote this traveling museum.
They're quite a wonderful bunch, yeah, to do that.
Colonel Brent Beck is the co-pilot, and he says this is something everyone should check out in person to truly appreciate what took place during those war years.
It's different seeing it in a museum when you see it actually starting up and you smell the smoke, you see the flyer coming out of it, you hear the roar of the engines. It's a totally different experience, and it captures a little bit of what the boys and back then did, when they fought and went over and defended the country, and it's a great way to highlight the sacrifices that everyone made during the war for all of us. So. It's also for myself is just showing gratitude and appreciation. It's a way for me to try and highlight the things that they did and make sure that people don't forget the sacrifices that those men and women made back during the war.
The Flying Legends of Victory Tour is on display and taking flights at the Jack Garland Airport in North Bay until July 9th. For Cogeco North Bay News, I'm Matthew Sukram.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.